Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Good morning. I'm John, an old YouTuber. It's 9:22. I'm ready to continue. Think I like to read something normal. Read about Lower Saxony. That's a state in Germany. Germany should have 16 kind of states. That's Lower Saxony, and the biggest city is Hanover. They should have a district called Goslar and an old city called Goslar. I've been there when I was like 15 or 16, together with my old mom and my sister. But that's like 40 years ago I was there, called Harzen. We took a bus travel from Copenhagen. I'm living north of Germany, so I could go there. I could drive there in a car in the future. Go back there. So let's read about that. Then we still have my read list with a Mercedes. That's the S-Class. I have the Mercedes S-Class, but I need a break from all this Mercedes. I need a few more there. Geneva Motor Show, North American. But and then I made all these engines there. We have there, but this one after this we have my engines read lists. Could start to do this. Actually, I would like to do that. That's my engine. We could do that. Read a lot about all kind of engines. Should maybe do that, but let's start to do this. The Lower Saxony. But before that, I need something to drink. So let's read something normal with not just a lot of numbers like the engines and cars. Just a lot of weird numbers. And I lost 2.7 kilos today. Just weighed my body after 1 month, so actually I lost more weight, so that's good. So I have to, the next months, I not have to try to eat so much food again, because I like to get below 100 kilos. So I just got up my bed and made this tennis video. I lost 2.7 kilos. There I made today, I lost 2.7 kilos and I try to get below 100 kilos. Next time I weighed my body is the 28th July. Because 28th July last year I was 133 kilos. So I could maybe just, if I'm just losing 2.1 kilo, something like that, I can get below 100 kilo. But that's not so important. I just have to get my weight lower rest of this year. Yes. Let's get started. So this is this area. It's not so far away from Denmark. You can actually see you have Denmark here. We have Denmark up here. The south part of Denmark. The border to Denmark is up there. And this is Rødby Puttgarden, when you take the ferry to Denmark. This is where they're going to build a bridge, and they live here in Copenhagen. It's this big island. I live up there, so this lower section is not so far away from Denmark, my country. So if I get a car, I could drive to there. Yes, let's get started. Show, read loud, activate voice, read to end of documents.
Lower Saxony. Lower Saxony Niedersachsen, German. Niedersachsen, no German. Lage Sachsen, Satterland Friesian, state flag of Lower Saxony. Flag coat of arms of Lower Saxony. Coat of arms locator map Lower Saxony in Germany.svg. Coordinates 52°4522 and 9°2335 Country Gemini Capital Hanover Government Bodylandtag of Lower Saxony Minister President Stefan Weil, SPD. Governing parties SPD/CDU Bundesrat votes 6 of 69. Area total 47,614.07 km to 18,383.90 square mi. Population. The 31st of December, 2021. 1. Total 8,003,421 density 170/km to 440/square mi. Time zone UTC +1. CET, summer. DST, UTC +2, SIST, ISO 3166 coded NIP, nominal, Euro 315.810 billion, 2021, 2, GRP per capita tilde Euro 40,000, 2021, NUTS region DE9 HDI, 2019, 0.935. 3. Very high times 11th of 16 website 2.Niedersachsen. Lower Saxony, German, Niedersachsen, Niedersachsen, listen, no German, Niedersachsen, Satterland Friesian, Lage Sachsen, is a German state, land, situated in northwestern Germany. It is the second largest state by land area, with 47,624 square kilometers, 18,388 square mi, and fourth largest in population, 7.9 million, among 16 Länder federated as the Federal Republic of Germany. In rural areas, Northern Low Saxon and Satterland Friesian are still spoken, albeit in declining numbers. Lower Saxony borders on, from north and clockwise, the North Sea, the states of Schleswig-Holstein, Hamburg, Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, Brandenburg, Saxony-Anhalt, Thuringia, Hesse and North Rhine-Westphalia, and the Netherlands. Furthermore, the state of Bremen forms two enclaves within Lower Saxony, one being the city of Bremen, the other its seaport, Bremerhaven, which is a semi-enclave, as is a coastline. Lower Saxony thus borders more neighbors than any other single Bundesland. The state's largest cities are state capital Hanover, Braunschweig, Brunswick, Lüneburg, Osnabrück, Oldenburg, Hildesheim, Wolfenbüttel, Wolfsburg, and Göttingen. Lower Saxony is the only Bundesland that encompasses both maritime and mountainous areas. The northwestern area of the state, on the coast of the North Sea, is called East Frisia, and the 7 East Frisian islands offshore are popular with tourists. In the extreme west of Lower Saxony is the Emsland, an economically emerging but rather sparsely populated area, once dominated by inaccessible swamps. The northern half of Lower Saxony, also known as the North German Plain, is almost invariably flat except for gentle hills around the Bremen-Geestland. Towards the south and southwest lie the northern parts of the German Central Uplands, the Weser Uplands and the Harz Mountains. Between these two lie the Lower Saxon Hills, a range of low ridges. Lower Saxony's major cities and economic centers are mainly situated in its central and southern parts, namely Hanover, Braunschweig, Osnabrück, Wolfsburg, Sagita, Hildesheim, and Göttingen. Oldenburg, near the northwestern coastline, is another economic center. The region in the northeast, the Lüneburg Heath, or Lüneburger Heide, is the largest heathland area of Germany. In the Middle Ages, it was wealthy due to salt mining and the salt trade, as well as, to a lesser degree, the exploitation of its peat bogs, which went on until the 1960s. To the north, the Elbe River separates Lower Saxony from Hamburg, Schleswig-Holstein, Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, and Brandenburg. The banks just south of the Elbe are known as the Ortsland, Old Country. Due to its gentle local climate and fertile soil, it is the state's largest area of fruit farming, its chief produce being apples. Most of the state's territory was part of the historic Kingdom of Hanover, and the state of Lower Saxony has adopted the coat of arms and other symbols of the former kingdom. It was created by the merger of the state of Hanover with three smaller states on the 1st of November 1946. Contents. Geography. Location. Regions general. List of regions. Climate. Administration. History. Regional history. Prior to foundation of Lower Saxony, period to the Congress of Vienna, 1814/1815. To the end of the Second World War. Post-Second World War. History of Lower Saxony as a state. Administrative subdivisions. Archaeology. Demographics. Vital statistics. Religion. Economy. World Heritage Sites. Politics. Constitution. Map of Lower Saxony. Minister President of Lower Saxony. Coat of arms. See also. References. External links. Geography. Location. Lower Saxony has a natural boundary in the North Sea and the lower and middle reaches of the River Elbe, although parts of the city of Hamburg lie south of the Elbe. The state and city of Bremen is an enclave entirely surrounded by Lower Saxony. The Bremen/Oldenburg Metropolitan Region is a cooperative body for the enclave area. To the southeast, the state border runs through the Harz, low mountains that are part of German Central Uplands. The northeast and west of the state, which form roughly 3/4 of its land area, belong to the North German Plain, while the south is in the Lower Saxon Hills, including the Weser Uplands, Line Uplands, Schaumburg Land, Brunswick Land, Untereichsfeld-Elm, and Lappwald. In the northeast, Lower Saxony is a Lüneburg Heath. The heath is dominated by the poor, sandy soils of the Geest, whilst in the central east and southeast in the low spored zone, productive soils with high natural fertility occur. Under these conditions, with loam and sand-containing soils, the land is well developed agriculturally. In the west lie the county of Bentheim, Osnabrück Land, Emsland, Oldenburg Land, Ammerland, Oldenburg Munsterland, and on the coast East Frisia. East Frisian Islands. The state is dominated by several large rivers running northwards through the state, the Ems, Weser, Aller, and Elbe. The highest mountain in Lower Saxony is the Wurmberg, 971 m, in the Harz. For other significant elevations, see List of mountains and hills in Lower Saxony. Most of the mountains and hills are found in the southeastern part of the state. The lowest point in the state, at about 2.5 m below sea level, is a depression near Friepsum in East Frisia. The state's economy, population, and infrastructure are centered on the cities and towns of Hanover, Stadtgensel, Braunschweig, Wolfsburg, Hildesheim, and Sagita. Together with Göttingen in southern Lower Saxony, they form the core of the Hanover-Braunschweig-Göttingen-Wolfsburg metropolitan region. Regions. General. Lower Saxony has clear regional divisions that manifest themselves geographically, as well as historically and culturally. In the regions that used to be independent, especially the heartlands of the former states of Brunswick, Hanover, Oldenburg and Schaumburg-Lippe, a marked local regional awareness exists. By contrast, the areas surrounding the Hanseatic cities of Bremen and Hamburg are much more oriented towards those centers. List of regions. Sometimes, overlaps and transition areas happen between the various regions of Lower Saxony. Several of the regions listed here are part of other larger regions, that are also included in the list. Ortsland, Ammerland, Artland, County of Bentheim, Bromborg, Brunswick Land, Kallenberg Land, Eastphalia, East Frisia, Eichsfeld, Elbe-Weser Triangle, Emsland, Groningen, Land Heidel, Land Wursten, Hanover, Harz Mountains, Hildesheim-Bord, Humling, Kedingen, Line Uplands, Oldenburg Heath, Middle Weser Region, Oldenburg Land, Oldenburg Munsterland, Osnabrück Land, Schaumburg Land, Solling, South Lower Saxony, Stage East, Wendland, Weser Uplands, Wassermarsch, Vum Depression. Just under 20% of the land area of Lower Saxony is designated as nature parks, i.e., Dummer, Elbhohen-Wendland, Elm-Lappwald, Harz, Lüneburger Heide, Munden, Terra.Vita, Sollingvogler, Lake Steinhude, Sudide, Weser Uplands, Wilde Shores en Geest, Urtanger Murbarjaveen. 4. Climate. Lower Saxony falls climatically into the north temperate zone of Central Europe that is affected by prevailing westerlies and is located in a transition zone between the maritime climate of Western Europe and the continental climate of Eastern Europe. This transition is clearly noticeable within F8, whilst the northwest experiences an Atlantic, North Sea coastal, to subatlantic climate, with comparatively low variations in temperature during the course of the year and a surplus water budget. The climate towards the southeast is increasingly affected by the continent. This is clearly shown by greater temperature variations between the summer and winter halves of the year and in lower and more variable amounts of precipitation across the year. This subcontinental effect is most sharply seen in the Wendland, in the Weser Uplands, Hamelin to Göttingen, and in the area of Helmstedt. The highest levels of precipitation are experienced in the Harz because the Lower Saxon part forms the windward side of this mountain range against which orographic rain falls. The average annual temperature is 8 degrees Celsius, 7.5 degrees Celsius in the Ortsland and 8.5 degrees Celsius in the district of Kloppenburg. Administration. Hanover, Braunschweig, Hildesheim, Lüneburg, Cuxhaven, Port. Lower Saxony is divided into 37 districts, Landkreis or simply Kreis. Map of Lower Saxony with the district boundaries. 1. Ammerland. 2. Aurich, includes Juist, Norderney and Baltrum. 3. County of Bentheim, Grafschaft Bentheim. 4. Cell. 5. Kloppenburg. 6. Cuxhaven. 7. Diepholz. 8. Emsland. 9. Friesland, includes Wangerooge. 10. Gifhorn. 11. Goslar. 12. Göttingen to the power of 1. 13. Hamelin-Pyrmont, Hamel-Pyrmont. 14. Hanover Region, Hanover, squared. 15. Harburg. 16. Heidekreis. 17. Helmstedt. 18. Hildesheim. 19. Holmeinden. 20. Leer, includes Borkum. 21. Lüchow-Dannenberg. 22. Lüneburg. 23. Nienberg. 24 Northine, 25 Oldenburg, 26 Osnabrück, 27 Osterholz, 28